What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here. Tottenham have won 5-2 at St Mary's. But I think there's a lot to talk about. Let's talk about the first half first. It was poor, wasn't it?
It was poor. It was poor. And we were, if you watch our live stream, we were digging into the team hard in that first half. We lacked aggression. We were too open in the first half. Our fullbacks were so vulnerable. Every time Southampton went forward, it looked like they were going to score. And it was worrying because all the same things that we were criticising previously keep happening in this team. We were too easy to play against, too easy to get shots off against. And we all thought that Heung was going to come in and solve that problem. It didn't look like that in the first half. And we deservedly went 1-0 down. And although we had 2 goals disallowed for offside, rightly so, Southampton always looked the more dangerous. They looked sharper in possession. They continually found pockets of space in behind our midfield. And it was really worrying. Doherty looked vulnerable the whole of that first half. And going into half-time, it looked like there was only one winner. Southampton went 1-0 up, deservedly so. But on the stroke of half-time, we get a goal from out of nowhere. Lovely play by Ndombele.
Such an important time to score that was.
Ndombele plays a lovely pass into Kane, who plays an outstanding through ball into Son, who finishes it. And we go into the second half thinking, okay, we're 1-1. We don't deserve to be drawing, but we have to up our game in the second half. And boy, did we.
Oh, that second half was absolutely sensational. First of all, like you said, I just want to reiterate those points. Those first half were nothing short of a joke, to be honest. The Sanchez, I thought, Dyer, Winks, even Heung, I didn't think had great games in that first half. But second half, everyone came out to play. Heung, Son and Harry Kane. Harry Kane was just on complete fire. Christian Eriksen, eat your heart out, because Harry Kane was on fire. Those assists, especially the one for the Son hat-trick, prime Iniesta, prime Christian Eriksen, the lot of them, he was absolutely sensational today. A lot of people say, like you said during the watch along, Harry Kane, he's just a poacher, he just gets goals, that's all he does.
And he did poach and get a goal.
He did at the end, and he capped off his performance. But he was creative today, and he created 4 goals for Heung-min Son, and they weren't just like simple passes, they were an amazing assist.
World-class assist from Harry Kane. The fourth one especially, you have to see as a match of the day. But Son is literally behind him. He has to I don't know, I'm not even sure Son is in his peripheral vision at this point. He somehow swivels his body to find Son at the back post.
It's like he's got a radar in his head where Son is.
It's unbelievable pass by Kane. It's unbelievable. All 4 passes was world-class assist making from Harry Kane. He really showed today how good he is at creating and how good he is at passing. And not only that, he gets 4 assists. He caps up his display as well with a 5th goal. We absolutely destroyed Southampton on the counter-attack today. They couldn't get near us. Every time we went forward in the second half, they were open. Son was getting in behind, and it was just night and day from first half to second half. And we really showed what we're all about in the second half. We really did.
Ndombele, we were both saying he was probably our best player in the first half. He goes off at half-time. We were all slating that decision of him going off, well, I was anyway. A lot of people in the comments were, what do you make out of the change? Because Lo Celso was brilliant in that second half.
That's what you got to say. You got to give Mourinho credit. I don't know if the substitution was
he was on a booking.
Or not. He was on a booking. His knee was strapped. He was on an injury. But you got to say he was fantastic in the first half. He was probably our best player in the first half. So you got to say whether the decision was pre-planned or not, it worked, because Lo Celso, I thought, brought energy. He brought a bit more, even more creativity to the team, and he was fantastic. It was a big part of our quick transitions in the second half. It was a big part of us going 2-1 up as well. So you got to give credit to Mourinho there with that substitution, and you just got this second half was all down to Kane and Son, man. Absolute world-class finishing from Son, world-class passing from Kane. It was an absolute joy to behold. Absolute joy to behold.
Do you give credit to Jose Mourinho, first of all, for changing it up at half-time? Because he changed the system up at half-time. It wasn't just Lo Celso coming on, and Lamela as well, adding a lot of energy in that second half, which I thought was really needed.
We showed what we're all about in the second half today. We showed what we can achieve and what we're capable of. Everyone's saying that Mourinho's going to stifle our attack and we're not going to score any goals. Well, we silenced all those critics in the second half there.
We're the highest scoring team in the Premier League, or second highest scoring team in Premier League at the moment.
At the moment, our Wolves 2 games on Liverpool have to play late, and they got 4 goals last game. So I don't know if that'll carry on. But and Everton as well, they got 6 goals, so we can't be, and they got 5 goals today. So Very impressed in the second half. We have to carry on this momentum. Bale is going to be licking his lips, adding him to that attack of Kane and Son, because they were enough to handle by themselves, and to add Kane into that is going to be absolute dynamite. It's going to be so exciting.
Southampton will be left kicking themselves today, because they could have got a really strong hold of the game in the first half, and they probably will be kicking themselves. You saw Ralph Hasenhüttl really annoyed on the sidelines there, because he felt Southampton should have been clear in the first half, and they probably should have.
Probably should have been winning half-time for sure, but you got to say we had control in the second half. We controlled that game. We were a lot more comfortable in possession. We looked a lot more aggressive. Southampton didn't create nearly as many chances, and I'll just touch on the penalty as well. For me, it's an awful decision. I know maybe it's a letter of the law. I don't know what the law is. I have to see the law again, but for me, it's just not a penalty. It shouldn't be a penalty. Similar to the United one yesterday, that also should not be a penalty. The law needs to be looked at. If it is letter of the law, if it's not the letter of the law, then it's a crazy decision. Nothing Doherty could do for that handball, so I have sympathy for him. So, and I'm worried. I'm worried looking at that it could come to bite us in the arse sometime in the future.
Who do you give man of the match to? I'm giving it to Kane.
For me, Kane. I think
Son was given the official one.
For me, Kane with those 4 unbelievable assists. I know, look, Son, you could argue some of those 4 unbelievable finishes, and they weren't easy finishes either. They were clinical. He had to get them on the run with touches. It showed what he could do up front as well. Clinical finishing. But for me, Kane, those 4 assists were world class, absolute world class, and he got a goal in the end as well. So. Absolutely amazing from Kane. I can't believe what a weekend Spurs fans have had. Signing Bale, signing Reguilon, an unbelievable away winners at a tough away ground at Southampton. Great day for Tottenham, great weekend.
That is also something that can't be sniffed at, because we've only had a handful of away victories in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And
to win this is our best performance probably for a while away from home.
Yeah. Definitely, the signs are good. Anyway, that is your instant match reaction. Tottenham are rocking and rolling finally for the season. We've got our first win in the Premier League in our second game. It doesn't stop there. We've got Leyton Orient on Tuesday. We've got Skendia on Thursday.
Skendia.
Yeah, that's
nice
the name. From North Macedonia. And who have we got in the Premier League next weekend? Newcastle at home next weekend in the Premier League. So tune in for all the watch-alongs. That is your instant match reaction. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always, come on you Spurs.